marijuana joints for jabs, suspension bridges, and cicada flies. All today, April 30th, 2021. Hi, I'm John. Thank you for stopping by, and let's just jump right into the story. Well, it seems the interest in getting a vaccine is starting to get really reduced, and companies and municipalities are coming up with new and creative ways to get people to get the life-saving vaccine. We are talking about things like offering free beer, free donuts, free pot, and even, for you outdoorsy folks, ATVs. According to the Canadian Broadcasting Company, demand for the vaccine has started to fall off around the U.S., something public health officials had anticipated would happen once the most vulnerable and most eager to get vaccinated had the opportunity to do so. And now that most older Americans are fully vaccinated, the effort is moving into a new phase, which is where we're getting into the creative methods to get people to get the vaccine. There was one where a cannabis dispensary was offering joints for jabs. And some breweries around the U.S. are offering shots and a chaser. And one municipality in West Virginia was offering $100 U.S. saving bonds to U.S. adults who got their shot. So, if you need some pot, a donut, a savings bond, and a discount on an ATV, there are places out there that are offering that for you to get the vaccine if you haven't already. I personally have already had both shots. Mine were Pfizer, and I can say that the second shot, it lives up to the billing for what people say they have as side effects. For one day, I had a fever. It was 102, aches, chills. It was pretty nutty and dicey there for about 18 hours, but after that, I was fine and I seem okay. And for those out there who are worried about the shot having the government being able to track you or whatever the conspiracy is, they're already doing it. Moving on to our next story. According to The Guardian, the world's longest suspension bridge has been completed in northern Portugal, where residents of the nearby town hope the tourist attraction will help revive a region whose economy was devastated by the virus going around the world. This particular bridge is 516 meters or 1,700 feet long and hangs 175 meters above the fast-flowing River Paiva. And looking at this thing, that's going to be a big nope for me. While I'm not afraid of heights, I am afraid of, engineering disasters happening while I'm out there. It's the same reason why I don't jump out of planes because, the ground's coming at me really fast, or truthfully, I'm coming at the ground really fast, and if my parachute decides to take the day off, well, there probably won't be a second chance for me. Same thing with this bridge. It looks really ridiculous. It's open. It's just all these metal bars that you walk across, and I know realistically and ultimately that it's probably pretty safe. I don't think they're just going to open it up and say, good luck, folks, and then have this rickety thing out there and people just fall off. And no, it probably actually is really safe, but doesn't change the fact I'm not getting out there. If you want to go to Portugal and you're a thrill seeker who likes walking over really high places, being able to look down at your incoming doom, have at it. It's not for me. Sticking with the theme of being way too high for your own good, according to the Huffington Post, there's an article that says people were stuck atop Britain's tallest coaster and then had to walk down 200 feet on the metal staircase. What happened was the roller coaster got stuck at the top, and eventually people had to get off this roller coaster and walk down this metal staircase step by step. And I don't know if you've ever been on a roller coaster. It's going up can be very steep, and if you're over 200 feet high and the steps on a roller coaster, they're really small, and there's just a little bar there you have to hold on to. And let me tell you what, I like roller coasters, but if I got stuck, I'd almost feel like you'd have to send someone up to come get me because looking down, I mean, no, just no. I mean, I can see the ground. I can envision myself going splat. And that's not okay. Oh my goodness. And this particular theme park actually has a tour where they will make you pay to walk up these steps so you can get to the top, which I don't understand. Why would anyone pay for anything where you have a pretty good chance that if you fall, well, that's that. If you are a thrill seeker, you'd like to jump out of planes, bungee jump, anything ridiculous like that, comment down below. Tell me the reason why you love that because I really don't understand. And the last story I want to talk today about is cicada flies and brood X that's about to emerge. And if you don't know what that is, around the East Coast and Midwest, billions, that's right, billions with the B of cicada flies are getting ready to come out of the ground, get really nutty, party hard, and then, be gross. Because just imagine, I've never lived in a place where that many bugs have come out and just, nasty. I grew up in Florida. I live in Florida. We have love bug season, which is annoying in itself, but I can't imagine what it would be like to have like really beefed up versions of the love bug flying around, and especially in the billions. It almost seems like you couldn't go a step without stepping on one. And apparently this happens once every 17 years. So these guys have been living underground, eating tree sap, and they're waiting for the ground to get to be about 64 degrees, maybe a good rainfall, and then they're out to party, really annoy everyone. As I understand it, they're not toxic, they're not dangerous, they're just going to be everywhere. So if you have had the experience of dealing with Brood X in the past, I would love to hear your experience with that. Because for me, that's another no. I mean, good God, just I can't imagine just seeing as I'm driving a wall of cicada flies coming at me. Well, at least it's not plague time locusts, I suppose, but still, just giant flies just on everything. That's not fun. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you have a great weekend and take care.